Today, I have planned one of the biggest survival series videos we've had in a long time. We're not battling a boss, we're not finishing a huge project, we're just doing a lot of building. My plans today extend from finishing the ice road, building over by the ravine area. We're going to do a lot in today's episode, so if you stick around, this is going to be a big one. By the way, if I sound a little bit ill, it's because I am. I have caught a cold, and I have not had a cold in 6 months because of lockdown, and it's kind of affected me a little bit worse than a cold normally would, so I apologise if I sound a little bit strange in today's video. Before we do any of the stuff that I have planned, it is time for the last ever episode icebreaker. I wasn't entirely sure if this was going to get included in the video because, well, as I mentioned in a minute, this recording didn't actually save for a while. It saved about an hour later when I had basically given up. So I've had to do a lot of fine-tuning and trimming of this clip to make it a little bit more friendly for the video, because I wasn't expecting to get this in. Anyway, welcome. If you don't know what this is, basically every episode I do like a kind of mini short talky bit where I break ice, because I need ice for the ice road project, but you know, I finished that in this episode, so why do I need to do it again? I don't. So this is the last ever episode icebreaker. I'm not entirely sure what I want to talk about in this week's one. There's a couple of things which I could talk about, and I think the main thing which I'm gonna, well, it's a question, a preposition that I'm going to pose to you guys. Basically, the way I used to set out the titles of these videos was different to how I set out the titles of these videos now. So, like, I mentioned this in previous, I think, survival series episodes. I might have mentioned it last week, actually. I'm not entirely sure about that one, or the week before, something like that. Basically, the way I set these out is what I do in this episode comes first, and secondary what I do in the episode, and then dash, bracket, episode, whatever it is, bracket, that's the end of the title. The way I used to set these out was, basically, this series used to be called Minecraft Survive, and then I decided I hated the name, so I stopped calling it that. And basically the way it was Minecraft Survive, dash, what we did in the episode, and then I think dash, brackets, episode, whatever it was. I think that's how it went, but I'm not entirely sure. So what I'm proposing to you is, should I change the names of those old ones to match what they are now, or should I keep them the same? Obviously the titles would stay the same, just the way I structure it would change. I'm not sure if it matters that much, but maybe it does to some of you, and I just want to know your opinion. Let me know in the comments. I do want to know if you want me to do that. Once again, we have a full shulker box full of ice now. I've no idea if that actually saved. I'm going to have to probably check, but we have gotten rid of a ton of this iceberg. So I will grab this now, and we will go over to where we're building. The plan is, well, it literally couldn't be any simpler, could it? I've just got to finish placing all of the ice, and I think it will be best to do this in a time lapse. If you take a look over here, I have been extremely busy, and I have also got a full shulker box full of stone bricks. So it's not just ice I need to place. You will get in my boat. It's not getting in my boat. I don't think baby turtles can actually get in boats. Another time lapse fairly early into the episode, except this is a proper time lapse now. This isn't an icebreaker or whatever. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And there we go. I'm not going to make you sit through another time lapse. So for this next one, I'm gonna make small jump cuts between when I'm placing down the stone brick on that side. But that is all the ice placed, all the ice we need to place, all done. I'm going to take many stone bricks because we've got to do this entire thing. Just one last push, and I will have a secure way, a fast way, and an easy way to get from here to the industrial district. I haven't seen many mobs spawning. Bit concerning. Or maybe it's a good thing. I think it's probably a good thing. Whoa, jeez. That terrified the living daylights out of me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Maybe it would be safer to do this on peaceful. Oh my goodness. By the way, during the time lapse, I kind of broke the redstone that's over there, the piston launcher, so I'll have to fix that at some point. I think what I'm going to do is have a redstone clock which isn't constantly on, because when I leave the loaded chunks, it'll just turn off. And that's what happened when I got there. I realized it was actually turned off. So what I'm going to do is have like a toggleable redstone clock, like we have over by the community house in that farm, the sugarcane farm. I left the stone brick shulker box over by the start. Should have brought it with me because I'm out of stone bricks now. Oh wow, that was close. I broke it, but it turns out I didn't pick it up. That could have been many stone bricks just gone in an instant. Oh jeez, this is absolutely terrifying. Ah! There we go. Well, I joined this up now. I've got about 6 stacks left to finish this. Will I have enough? I guess we'll just have to see. I hate it when that happens. Oh! We made it. And we actually have tons and tons of stone bricks left. I was not expecting that. All I need now is some redstone components, and then I will be able to fully complete. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I think probably about here, I'm going to have a lever. And that lever will get pulled. It will activate redstone wire that comes down here. And here I have a redstone comparator. So I think what this does is, if you have a lever, which I'll go and get now, from over here, what this should do is power that and create an endless loop. Absolutely perfect. And that means that when you're coming at it, like so. Oh. Ideally, I want to make it slower, so that you actually have time to get onto it. I think that's what I'm going to do now. Oh. Now it's just powered forever. Ooh, that's not good. That is very much not good. Let's see what happens when we leave. Okay, as you can see, the redstone has stopped, and that's because it is constantly powered. So if I break that, it should stop it. I'm not entirely sure how to fix this. Okay, that just... Yeah, okay, that was a disaster. So you're up here. And... bam. You turn it on. How can I turn this off? Okay, so the thing I'm looking at right now, basically, it has a redstone clock that comes out. And it looks like that. I'm not entirely convinced this is going to work. But let's give it a go anyway. One there, one there, one there, one there. Bring them back. Redstone. Flick it. Ooh, it works. It actually does work. Oh my goodness. I expected this to not work, but it does. This is great. Okay, so what we then do is link this up via a redstone line, and then you switch it off just by pressing that, and it's off. And you switch it on by pressing that, and it's on. This is brilliant. Let's just make this a little bit more compact and easy access. Oh my goodness, I don't believe it. Right. And it works first try. That makes me extremely happy. So let's say you were coming at it at high speeds. All you got to do is stop right there, get onto it, position yourself, turn it on, and you're up. And then, now I've got a cow in my boat, nice. And then you go, and then, bam, you're here. So now, what you do is, to get back, you jump in the boat, you're going at high speed, you do not stop, whatever happens. You keep going through, then you can just head on back through, switch it off, turn around, and head home. I'm a little bit scared to record this next part of the video because, well, we're heading over to the ravine area and we're going to be finishing something which I started a while ago. And by finish, I mean basically build over half of it. I thought the drill was difficult to build. What I'm building today will be just so hard. And it is part of the drill. We're going to be basically finishing this. Giving it an arm. Giving it an actual reason to exist, you know. And I'm kind of scared that the drill is going to overpower the crane and the height of it and the grandeur, I guess. So let's just see how this goes. I should probably start by raising this up a block. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically this creates a new circle. Okay, so now basically what I'm doing is just kind of extending the back of this. So it's 2 blocks instead of just 1. And now I've just got to build another layer. So that's the 4th layer, meaning that I think we can fill this in, find the middle 2 blocks, those ones I think, and build a kind of square shape around. Now we're going to build up 24 blocks. We've already got 1, so let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, okay. Now we drop down and repeat the same on all of the other sides. Now I'm just going to cap off the bottoms of these. And thinking about it, I should have done the tops first as well. Okay, nice. Go. Oh, phew, just about made it into the water. Next part, we're going to grab a bunch of black concrete. And I am out of red concrete. But we're going to go up through the middle, just like we did with the crane. Do I have any black concrete down here is my question, or do I have to go all the way back? I have 2 bits. Wow. I guess we're going back then. I do not have a lot of black concrete. Hopefully this is enough, at least for this middle part. Although it's definitely not going to be enough for the entire thing. So yeah, all we're going to do is go up on all 4 of these middle blocks. Now that has been built, I can get cracking on the next detail, and you will all be familiar with this if you watched the last episode, because we are going to be placing a lot more of these guys. I've got to go all the way back though, because I left them over there. Okay, I'm back. So if we jump on top, we can place these. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. We're going to need a lot more, kind of like the black concrete. But unlike the black concrete, these guys are very easy to get if you have an iron farm. Alright, there's one side done. There's plenty more sides to go. now that has been fully completed, we can move on to, well, ultimately the hardest part of all this. So I'm going to grab my shulker box full of concrete, and I'm going to head right down here, where I have already marked out the placement for this. The whole shape is fairly simple, it's just a nightmare to build. So, let's get all of this stuff out, and let's begin. I'm quite proud of the design for the arm. I mean, it's just an arm, but it is cool. It is a cool arm. We've definitely got a long way to go, and this will be an extremely boring task if I keep recording. So, it's time for a jump cut. It took a very long time, and I had to restart it all over again because I messed it up, but the shell of the first part of the kind of hand crane thingy is completed. This part goes up, and it is all good. For the next part, I'm going to put in black concrete. So, I'm going to grab that. All I got to do is water that side and water this side. This is not a simple task, and I'm going to need some scaffolding blocks. I'm going to see if I've got any spare blocks hanging around. I could just use nether brick. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Using nether brick is a kind of weird scaffolding. Of course, we're going to continue the pattern by having iron bars in front of these. And in reality, this thing isn't actually that tall, so it shouldn't take that many resources. Although I have done a very big oopsie by falling down there, because it means I have to do this now and get all the way back up. Now, I don't think I have enough iron bars for this next part, so I brought along an absolute ton of iron, and we're just going to make lots of these, because we need literally tons. So we've just got to place the iron bars on this side, and then on the other side I've got to turn the concrete powder into concrete and place iron bars. This is definitely not simple to build, and the next part, it's going to be even harder. Both sides have now been completed, and we're moving on to the very, very difficult part of this. Now I've got to build the connecting part, which goes from about there all the way out to the top. Here we go. This is going to be difficult. Okay, so kicking things off, I'm going to build up one, and then build out one, up one, out one, up one, out one. And that cycle just repeats and repeats in just like a kind of staircase fashion. I'm just going to build this up until we hopefully get something like 4 blocks below the top of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Yeah, that actually looks great, actually. That happens to be perfect. I'm running out of fireworks here and durability on my elytra. I'm glad we have so much concrete left, because this next part is going to be the most annoying when it comes to concrete. We've just got to fill in all of this, and this will eat away at our concrete reserves like nothing. I think what I'm going to do is break that, put that there, and then I'm going to break all of these iron bars, because these ones in particular do not need to be there. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to basically replicate this exact thing, just a couple of blocks higher. Something's going on here. Alright, let me check in my creative test world. Okay, I think I worked out the problem. Oh, every time. I built this wrong. Oh jeez, I love feather falling. It goes 3 and then down. Yeah, so that should link up like that, I think. And then it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. The weird looking square thing, as you can see right there, that basically doesn't need to be there. So now I can kind of start building the rest of this up, and then we can start thinking about maybe putting a center part into this. And there we go. I've I'll cap that one off as well. So let's see what this looks like. Yes, looking good. That looks perfect, actually. Looks exactly like it should. Oh, I think I actually have enough. Oh my. What a sudden turn of events. A certainly unexpected turn of events. I have enough black concrete, just about, to fill in that whole thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I guess while we're up here, we can start placing the iron bars down. Okay. Alright. I've just got to somehow get into that 1 block gap. Oh, that was fine. Boom, there we go. That looks brilliant. I've just got the other side to do now. The exact same over the other side, and I wasted my last firework. How am I going to get up there? I don't actually know. And there we go. That is, I think, the drill completely done. Now, I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it actually was, and I think I overstacked myself on red concrete. Black concrete less so. we only just managed to get away there scot-free without having to go and get more black concrete. I'm gonna run over to the farm area just to sleep, and then I'll run home, grab some fireworks, and we can take a look at this in a kind of flyby, as we always do. Oh goodness, there is so many mobs spawning. I swear the spawning on Bedrock has gotten ridiculous. Thank you very much for watching this video. We've done, well, again, we've done a lot today, and as I said at the start of the video, this has been a very busy episode. We've done a lot. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in another video sometime soon. Goodbye.